Hey, what's up YouTube? I hope everybody's having a great day. In today's video, we're gonna jump right into credit card debt and how to get out of it. Hey, real quick, if you're new to this channel is about DIY. I talk about real estate, ways to save money, do some reviews, anything that I enjoy and I feel that it might be of value to you. Credit card debt has been at its highest point since history. Yes, and especially I would say during the coronavirus. People have racked up more debt in the past few years than they have ever. I think some of that has to do with the fact that there was a lot of money that got pumped into the economy. A lot of money got printed, a lot of stimulus check, bonus unemployments that people have received, and people just got used to getting all of this fluff money that they didn't have before. So I feel like a lot of people's lifestyles have creeped. People started to keep up with the Joneses more and more. And I know even personally, I've spent more money in the past few years than I have ever spent. And I think it might be true for most of the population. Now, of course, there is the downside to it. Once you have this new lifestyle that you're trying to support, it requires more money. And the faucet for that free money was shut off after the coronavirus. And right now we're in this inflationary period. Prices for product keep creeping up. And we're seeing a lot more layoffs. We're seeing things are getting tougher and tougher for people. So all of this combined, this perfect storm, now we read all these articles online about the fact that so much debt has been accumulated. I think last I checked, it was like $980 billion of credit card debt that we have in the United States. Now, that's a lot of money. Now, credit cards are great. If you are a Dave Ramsey follower, I don't know why you're watching this. This is the wrong channel, but I'll tell you what, credit cards have a lot of perks to them. If you're not already aware of it, I mean, you have things like cash back. A lot of cards are given 2% cash back. Some cards have like 5% cash back on certain categories. You have points that you can get for like travel, booking airline tickets, and hotels, which I use that a lot. And then you have things like fraud protection. If somebody steals your credit card information, it's not your money. All you have to do is just report fraud and you're in the clear for it. You have rental car protection. You have lots and lots of different perks that different cards carry. But also there are downsides to it. And the downsides is if you purchase something today and 30 days later, you're going to get a statement on your purchase. And if you don't make that total payment of what you spent, they will charge you interest. And right now, interest rates I'm seeing on my cards are like 30%, which is just, it's ridiculous. If you think about how much of your money is going to the credit card company if you carry a balance, it's insane. They're making very good money on people right now. So how do you get out of credit card debt? If you find yourself in credit card debt right now and you don't know a way out, let's say you have $10,000 and you're paying that 20, 25, 30% credit card debt, if you follow somebody like Dave Ramsey, you'll say like, just eat rice and beans and pay it off as quick as you can. But if, let's say you have $10,000 and you did the math, let's say, you make a certain amount of money and you know that it will take you 2 to 3 years to pay that off. You're going to be paying thousands of dollars of interest to the credit card company. And there are ways to save that money. There are ways to keep those greedy hands of the credit card companies off of your hard-earned cash. Okay, so you have products like this. This is Wells Fargo right now. It is offering 0 APR for 18 months if you open a new account, and then they extend another 3 months if you make on-time payments. After that, you're going to have interest of 17.25% to 30% basically. And you can do a balance transfer with 120 days. This has 0 annual fees. So if you do a balance transfer, you're going to pay 3% to do a balance transfer. So let me just show you some rough math for you. Let's say you have $10,000 in credit card debt. for you to transfer your debt to this product here, you're going to pay 3% to make that transfer. That's $300 you're going to have to pay up front. Now, compare that to this. Let's say you have $10,000 credit card balance and you have an interest rate right now of 30%. And let's say you do a minimum payment of $200. So if you do that calculation, it will take you 65 months to pay that off. And you would have paid $10,000 that you owed plus another $10,335 of interest. You will be paying twice as much if you make minimum payments. Now, let's say you come up with an extra $500, right? So we're going to change that to $700. Okay, so it will take you 19 months and you would pay off your credit card and you'd pay an interest of $2,600. $2,600 as opposed to $300 that you would spend to do a balance transfer. So let's figure out in how many months you have to pay it off in order to spend only $300 in interest. Okay, so I did the math. If you want to pay it off and just pay $300 in interest, you have to do it in 2 months. Yeah, that's right, 2 months. So unless you're already sitting on $10,000 that you can just pay it off right away, you know you're going to spend a lot of money of interest. Now, obviously doing a balance transfer doesn't get rid of your debt. However, it does save you a lot on interest. So we'll do quick math now. Let's say you have $10,000 and you're going to spend $300 to do balance transfer, but you now have 21 months to pay it off. So we're going to divide $10,000 divided by 21 months, and that's $476. So $476 is much more manageable than the alternative versions. So there you have it, folks. So here's a pretty awesome way that you can actually avoid paying that interest. Now, of course, you have to remain disciplined. You have to make sure you don't keep adding anything on that credit card. You have to make sure you're not opening up new credit cards. But this is a method that you can use to get out of debt quicker without paying all that interest. And you can save that money and actually put it towards the balance. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. We'll see you next time.